Good morning, judge and the participants. It's an honor to be here today and presenting the ISCEA Global Case Competition 2024, where the innovation and the strategic thinking in the supply chain management taken a center of stage. So, to begin with, over the past few days, we have had the opportunity to dive into the case of the Skull Poultry Farms, a company that is not only leads the global poultry industry in India, but also faces in a significant challenges and navigating in a changing market environment. And today we stand before you to present a solution that we believe will enable Skull Poultry Farms not just to survive, but also thrive in the future. So let's move to the next slide. But before we dive into our analysis, allow me to introduce our team who is joining this case competition at the country level. My name is Ichsan, Noordiansyah. I'm a certified supply chain professional with the years experience in optimizing and managing supply chain performance across the various sectors. Joining me also Widodo, a certified supply chain professional with a deep expertise in driving operational efficiency. We're also proud to have the two brilliant minds with us, Amelia and Ihza. They're both studying with for their master degree and at the well-known Institute of the Technology Bandung. They're learning a new skill of the modern supply chain and the business strategy. Together, we believe with our mix of the experience and the fresh idea will help us to come up with a solution and that works well and can last for a long time. So let's begin our presentation. So today we present the case of the Skull Poultry Farm, a company that was once doing very well with the big turnover of 2,500 rupee in the 2020 to 2021. The COVID pandemic really hurt the business, causing big problem of getting product in and out. This led Skull Farm to having too much chicken and egg in stock with the price falling down. It means big losses for the company. And on top of that, the competition has become tougher. Contract farmers who used to work closely with the Skull are now switching to another companies and asking to more increased rate. To make matters worse, their plan to sell packaged meat also didn't take off because the customers still prefer buying a fresh poultry. To address this challenge, it's clear that Skull Poultry Farm must rethink its approach, particularly in the vertical integration strategy, of which we believe this is the path to restoring their profitability and securing a long-term competitive lies in the focusing in this tricky initiative. First, improve the breeding efficiency. If the Skull Farm can raise the percentage of the egg of the hens, even at a small amount, it will make a big difference in the number of chicks they produce. Second one, optimizing a feed and a nutrition. Feed is a huge part of the cost, around 70%. If the Skull can make some improvement by using better feed and new technology, they can produce the time it takes for the chicken to grow, shorten the 6 weeks required. This will save a lot of money and reduce losses to be sure. And the last one, strengthen the contract farming model. By working more farmers, Skull can increase their output without spending too much on the new facilities, while on the same time they should think about getting into the new product like the processed meat to open up the new market. We are excited to share more insight and the recommendation as we dive deeper into the detail in next coming slide. So let's begin with. To start with, here is the list of the questions which we are going to answer and giving a deep analysis in the next coming slide, which consists of the 4 questions. First, to elucidate value chain is called poultry business, time frame, and also the time frame they require to get first and last broiler, the demand forecast for the next 3 years, and option for the integration and diversification to increase the turnover. So let's dive in, and in the next coming slide, which will be delivered with my colleagues in the next session ahead. Over to you all.
Let's we go through the first answer of the case 1. In this slide, it will visualize us the value chain analysis of the Porter models. So basically here, if we use the Porter models, it divided the all activities into two main activities, such as primary activities and also support activities. We could call primary activities as supply chain activity, while in support activities, we call it as demand activities. So basically here, it is about the flow of the material, the physical flow. Let me start from inbound logistics. It is about the supplies of the Scott farms, like the feeds, the medicine, the vaccine, the premix, and the healthcare item. And in the operation activities, it convert all the supplies here into the product. It could be the meat, the eggs, or the broiler chicks. And in outbound logistics, it is talking about how the Scott farm distribute the product and how do they sell the product. Through what channel they could distribute the product. It would be considered as outbound logistics as well. And in the marketing and sales, mainly talking about market segmentation, pricing strategy, and customer behavior, and how do they gain all these positive aspect to impact the competitive price of the product. And also in the service activity, in the case, we can see the Scott farm also provide the service such as supervision and extension service to all the farm and guide the farmer to maintain the poultry health. So basically, we could see in here the material flow and also the financial flow and also the information flow. While in demand activities in here, or we can call it as upstream process. So here is the downstream process, here is the downstream process. It's basically about the activities that stand behind the scene of all the supply chain activities, such as in firm structure, human resource management, technology development, and procurement. Let me see the procurement activities. In here, the key activities for the Scott farms on how it could maintain the strategic partnership to the vendors to supply the medicine, vaccine, feeds, and all the needed items to convert the supplies into the chicks, meats, or eggs. Example, centralized procurement for medicine and vaccine brings company benefit from economic scales, although this process might require further optimization. What could lead to the optimization process? Example, let's say if they use the manual procure activities, of course it takes time. If they could digitalize all the process in the procurement, then it will simplify the process and it takes faster result. The highlight of this slide or the conclusion of this slide is managing demand forecast, improve contract farmer satisfaction, and market diversification will enhance the Scott farm's value chain and maintain the competitive edge. And let's we go to the next slide. This slide will provide the answer on when the first and last broiler will be ready and how many broiler are produced within the weeks. We divided all the process in the Scott poultry farm into 5 stages. The first stages, it takes around 24 weeks to grow the first the eggs. And the laying eggs will take around 40 weeks to the weeks of 64. If we add another 3 weeks, then the first PS chicks hatch around week 27. And after it hatch, the parent chicken will also need around 24 weeks, same to the grandparent life cycle. So in total, from stage 1 to 3, it takes around 51 weeks. Then, the first PS or parent eggs are available. If we wait until another 3 weeks, or we call it as incubation of the PS weeks, then the first broiler chicks will come out but not ready yet to be sold. So it will be in the week 54. And the 5th stages, the first broiler ready for the sales. It takes around 6 weeks for the first came out broiler to grow to the market size. Then we could conclude that in the week 60, the first broiler are ready in the market. And the last broiler will within in the week 100, because in the week 60 we add another 40 weeks because the laying eggs will consume around 40 weeks before it culling. And based on the calculation of the hatchability and also the livability, the formula for this livability is 100% minus the mortality rate. So in total, we could get around 8,399 broiler chicks per 1 grandparent chicks. So let's say if Scots import around 13,000 grandparent chicks in the first month, then it will produce around 1,129 legs broilers within 100 weeks.
Okay, next slide about promising growth for Scott poultry farms in India. You can see first year increase of 10% from previous year, and second year increase 15%, and third year increase 20%. Projected CAGR compound annual growth 40%. A CAGR compound annual growth rate of 30% reflects strong expectation for growth, and the broiler chicken industry CAGR measure consistent annual growth, indicating that company is optimistic about positive trend in the demand for the broiler chicken in the market. The company currently holds market share 25%, indicating a strong competitive position in the broiler chicken market. This also signals customer trust in the product and service offered. The company plans to increase market share 5% each year. This strategy may involve product innovation, improve customer service, and expansion to new region to attract more customers.
So, the last part of our presentation is delivering the potential opportunities for sustainable growth through companies' diversifications and integration. These following page are significant opportunities for Scott poultry farms to integrate and diversify to boost their turnover. We use ambidexterity approach. The ambidexterity approach refers to the ability of the organizations or individuals to balance two seemingly opposing strategies or activities, exploitations and exploration simultaneously. Exploitation focuses on efficiency and continuous improvement of existing knowledge, processes, and products, whereas exploration focuses on experimentation, innovations, and the pursuit of the new opportunities. Here we are proposing 4 potential scope of integrations and 1 promising scope for diversifications. The first one is downstream integrations, what we can do where the finished product close to the end customer. We propose first, increase investment in packaged meat. Second one, higher margins and customer preference may shift with proper branding, quality assurance, and convenience. The second one is from upstream integration, what we can do before chicks produce in the farm. We propose explore further feed mill expansion or integration to reduce costs and secure supply chain. And also we propose controlling feed price also over a competitive edge, where we know that 70% of the cost depends on feed mill. The third one, regarding diversification into egg product. We propose to diversifying into processed egg products like liquid eggs or egg powder could be profitable for export market and domestic food processing industry. The fourth one, from health and nutrition products. We propose to expand into poultry vaccines and healthcare products. And we propose to provide vertical integration benefit while meeting the rising health conscious demands in the poultry sector. The last one, we propose from digital transformations, the use of Internet of Things and data analytics to optimize operations between farm, reduce mortality rates, and improve forecasting. We believe also this process could lower operational costs and improve profitability.